वैराग्य विद्या निज भक्ति योगा शिक्षार्थमेक पुरुष पुराना श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य शरीर धारी कृपां बुद्धिर्यतमहं प्रपद्ये मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनतारिणम् वाञ्छकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण. Welcome everyone in the study of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So we'll continue our study. Today we'll begin from chapter 18, text 9 onwards. Now, previously we once asked or discussed, not discussed, but I think shared this question that when in knowledge, does do we start discriminating or do we stop discriminating? When in knowledge, does everything become one or everything becomes separate? In हिंदी जब व्यक्ति को ज्ञान होता है तो भेद खुल जाता है या भेद बढ़ जाता है, भेद सब कुछ एक हो जाता है या सब पृथक पृथक अलग अलग? जब व्यक्ति को ज्ञान होता है तो भेद उजागर हो जाता है या जो भेद है वो बंद हो जाता है? When in knowledge, does everything come to a close or everything gets revealed, say? Or does everything become one? In a sense, in nutshell, say, when in knowledge when attaining knowledge, do we stop discriminating or we actually start discriminating? All of us need some sort of, we all need some turning point in life, that is for sure. Every day can be a turning point. So many notices, so many turning points have come in our life actually, arranged by Krishna. For what reason? For us to take into devotional service. You know, I don't know if it's an English saying or not. Some of us can let me know. But there's this thing. The lunatics have taken over the, heard of it? The lunatics have taken over the asylum. Reynolds, did you hear this? Or someone, is this an English saying? Or, huh? Okay. So there is this, anyways, a maybe colloquial saying, let's say, that lunatics have taken over the asylum. Hmm? Lunatics, no? And this is who? This is us. This is us only, you and me. This is us. We are the lunatics, proper. And you know the irony again. One thing is, okay, we acknowledge we are the lunatics. And you know the height, epitome, the height of lunacy, we try to certify ourselves that yes, I am the lunatic actually. Now we go the next step to certify ourselves. How do we certify? By trying to exploit this material nature, by trying to enjoy, squeeze in the material nature. That's heights of ludicrousy actually. That's heights of silliness, craziness, lunacy. Only a lunatic person will actually who does like this. A sober man does not. असो ये हि संस्पर्शजा भोग दुःखयोनय एव ते आदियन्तवन्त कौन्तेय न तेषु रमते बुधाम्. Krishna says no, in Bhagavad Gita 5:22 that an intelligent person does not take delight in activities which actually appear to be happy but are not happy, which are source of misery. So, firstly, think of this question that When in knowledge, does everything become one? There's lots of talk now in spirituality. People say oneness in knowledge, oneness with knowledge. We all are one. We become one in knowledge. Without knowledge, we stay as divided. But in knowledge, we are one. Everything is one. Go out, book distribution, or in general, people hardly they have anything to support what they say. It's just from here, there, either from my grandmother or from BBC mother. Yeah, either from mother BBC or either from my grandmother or my own upaj. Upaj means my own creation. And I come up with my philosophy and just loosely just say oneness, everything is one. And we have to back it up, the philosophy. What we say, we have to back it up. So think of this question and see the lunatics have taken over the asylum. That is material world. When we engage in sense gratification in the form of intoxication, in the form of complete meat eating, say, unregulated, unrestricted eating, sex gratification, intoxication, gambling, then it's like we are demonstrating. Then we are demonstrating. Yes, one thing is to be ignorant or fool. Another is to prove oneself to be fool. Huh? So one is we are fooled by, okay, let's say give some consolation to ourselves because of sanskars, past conditioning, karma, and many things, okay. And another is the company we keep. And in that company, how we get influence, and then we try to certify ourselves that yes, I'm a fool, number one. So matter means we are trying to enjoy, exploit matter, and that is how we try to demonstrate and prove that I'm lunatic. Either we try to see, either we try to we become so attached, or either we try to run away, either we try to escape. And in escape, trying to escape, where do we fall in? Woman, wealth, and wine. So less we try to fall ourselves in woman, wealth, and wine. Take that shelter. But Krishna did not allow that Arjuna. He did not let that happen to Arjuna. He would not let that happen to us as well. And now that we are practicing sadhakas, na, we are practicing Krishna consciousness. We have only one option left to go all the way through. We do not have any other options to entertain in life. We have only one aim, option, one desire to make it all the way through, to go all the way through, to give ourselves to completely to Krishna, to Guru and go around. And if we hold back, then we won't get nothing out of it. If we did not give ourselves fully, then we have not at all given ourselves. In a way, yeah, it is either make it or we have not made it. Just little bit of advancement, little bit of devotional service here and there, not going to really help us out. We have to fully give ourselves in. And in that, we need some inspiration, definitely. We need some guidance, definitely. We need some role model, definitely. Mm. We need encouragement. So it is not a shallow, hollow, or theoretical practice. No. And we can check ourselves. This is an opportunity to correct our name or to prove myself that actually, hang on, I'm not a lunatic, to turn the tide. Otherwise, yes, material world means what? The lunatics have taken over the asylum. When the demigods look upon us na, from the heavenly planets, they say this only. that us lunatics have taken over the asylum by now having what are the lunatics doing now? Oh, they are having a Russia-Ukraine war. Still going on, yeah, still going on. What were they doing previously? Oh, they were fighting over the vaccine, COVID. Okay, and before that, Iraq-Iran war, Afghanistan war, India-Pakistan war. Okay, what are now the lunatics have come up with this agenda, that agenda, that agenda. So only lunatics know only protest, demonstration, no solution. So don't be one of those lunatics. We have been trying very hard to prove that actually we are knowledgeable, but we are not. We are lunatics proper. But at least we must not now certify ourselves. So on this motivating, encouraging, positive cherry note, on this sweet, inspiring, gentle note, let us continue our study of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. We pray that whatever we be, at least we do not remain a fool in life. बेवकूफ़ बन के नहीं रहेंगे और कुछ भी हो बेवकूफ़ तो मत रहो बेवकूफ़ fool. How do we get fool? Because of weakness of heart, lack of courage, lack of discipline, lack of guidance, lack of taking uh, guidance, knowledge, inspiration. Because of lack of good association only, we become lunatic. The good association meaning devotee association, divine association. And once I start cherishing, aspiring my association, then yes, Sri Krishna will do such magic, such magic. So with this hope, mood, prayer, inspiration, aspiration that we don't stay lunatic, we don't stay fool. We become fully consumed in the service of Guru and Varang. We continue our study of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter 18, and another day share your answer that when in knowledge, does everything become one or everything becomes separate? We'll see. So, chapter 18, conclusion, the perfection of renunciation, and we start with text 9. कार्यमिति एव यत्कर्म नियतं क्रियते अर्जुन सङ्गं त्यक्त्वा फलं चैव स त्याग सात्विको मतः. I shall read translation purport.
O Arjuna, when one performs his prescribed duty only because it ought to be done and renounces all material association and all attachment to the fruit, his renunciation is said to be in the mode of goodness. Prescribed duties must be performed with this mentality. One should act without attachment for the result. He should be disassociated from the modes of work. One should act without attachment for the result. He should be disassociated with the modes of work. A man working in Krishna consciousness in a factory does not associate himself with the work of the factory, nor with the workers of the factory. He simply works for Krishna. And when he gives up the result for Krishna, he is acting transcendentally. O Arjuna, when one performs his prescribed duty only because it ought to be done and renounces all material association and all attachment to the fruit, his renunciation is said to be in the mode of goodness.
Let us read a couple more. Huh? न द्वेष्टि यः कुशलं कर्म कुशलेनानुसज्जते त्यागी सत्त्वसमाविष्टो मेधावी छिन्न संशय. Renus read translation purpose.
Translation. The intelligent renouncer situated in the mood of goodness, neither hateful of inauspicious work nor attached to auspicious work, has no doubts about work. A person in Krishna consciousness or in the mood of goodness does not hate anyone or anything which troubles his body. He does work in the proper place at the proper time without fearing troublesome effects of his duty. Such a person situated in transcendental should be understood to be most intelligent and beyond all doubts in his activities. Translation. The intelligent re-announcer situated in the mood of goodness, neither hateful of inauspicious work nor attached to auspicious work, has no doubts about work.
Let's read one more. न हि देहभृतस्य सख्यं त्यक्तं कर्माण्यशेषत यस्तु कर्मफलत्यागी स त्यागी इति अभिधीयते. Translation purpose.
It is indeed impossible for an embodied being to give up all activities, but one who renounces the fruits of action is called one who is truly renounced. It is said in the Bhagavad Gita that one can never give up work at any time. Therefore, he who works for Krishna and does not enjoy the fruit of results, who offers everything to Krishna, is actually a renouncer. There are many members of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness who work very hard in their office or in a factory or some other place, and whatever they earn, they give to the society. Such highly elevated souls are actually sannyasis and are situated in a renounced order of life. It is clearly outlined here how to renounce the fruits of work and for what purpose fruits should be renounced. Translation. It is indeed impossible for an embodied being to give up all activities, but he who renounces the fruit of action is called one who has truly renounced.
Let us not be the lunatics taken over this world, or let us not get carried away. In so many ways, the more we study ourselves, the more we will find that how a lunatic hypocrite am I. Other than Krishna consciousness, we cannot come to this understanding. No? Look, a mad person never claims or he never acknowledges that I am mad. He thinks the rest of the world to be mad. He never says that I am mad. Is it not, Renus?
True. True. It's very true, yeah.
Exactly. Ask any mad person, are you mad? No. The whole world is mad. So, likewise, without practicing Krishna, before coming into the practice of Krishna consciousness, we never acknowledge that I am conditioned. Check. Did we ever think, oh, I'm so conditioned? And perhaps we might have known I'm a bit conditioned and all, but it never bothered or pinched us. And we don't know what to do. It's okay, everyone does it. It's normal. My neighbor does, my friends do. This is the thing. We don't know what is life, and then we end up just taking sports or drinks, drugs, alcohol, because we don't know what is life and where to use life, how to utilize life. So a mad person, he never claims or acknowledges that he is mad, and he thinks others to be mad. And is the opposite or the paradox in Krishna consciousness. We acknowledge that yes, I am mad. Others might be mad. Others might be mad. but I am definitely mad. And this is the beginning when I can actually realize for myself, yes, I am mad. I need help. And then we don't go in a loop, oh, I'm mad, I'm so conditioned, I'm so fallen. No. We know, and we don't want to know, don't even try to know how much mad we are. There's not much of a point in knowing how much mad am I, how much fallen, how much conditioned am I. We cannot find the depths of our ludicrousy. We cannot. The heights and the depths and the width of our ludicrousy. But we should realize, yes, I am ludicrous, I am lunatic. And it does not end there. Now we must do something. Like suppose someone receives a parking fine or receives a legal notice or receives a doctor something disease. Then knowing that okay, I have a fine to pay, I have a notice or I have a payment to do or I have a doctor's appointment because I've been diagnosed with something. And does he just leave it there? No. He does pays the fine, he does pay the bill, he does go to the community center to see, and he does go to the doctor. Likewise, now that I've realized, I know that I'm a lunatic, it does not end there. Now is the time to become sober. Now is the time to act. Atato Brahma Jigyasa. Asatoma Sadgama. Tamsorma Jyotirgama. Mrityurma Amritam Gama. Asat, it is from Asat to Sat. Hmm. We since eternity we are in asat, material world, na? Asat, temporary. And now is an opportunity to transform ourselves from here to there, all the way through. And in that, duty is the very important function of it, very important part of it, which Krishna is speaking on in these verses, na? On how to perform, how to act. See, we should be doing things prescribed duty only because it is ought to be done. Because it is my duty, I must do it. What is my duty, what needs doing, I do not do that. And what I don't need to do, I do that. Then am I not a lunatic then? Now you tell us, Reynus. You tell us. You are intelligent, right? Whatever I'm supposed to do, I know that I'm supposed to do, but I don't do it. And I know that I'm not supposed to do, but I do that. So can I not say that yes, I'm a lunatic then? Now we have to change the tide, we have to turn the tide, we have to change the code, the ball, the guard, whatever we say. As in come to the proper. We do what we are supposed to do and we do not do what we are not supposed to do. And that will come only when we start doing what we are supposed to do. When we start acting, working, our thinking pattern will change. Sleeping pattern will change. Snoring pattern may not change much, but thinking pattern will definitely change. Sleeping pattern will change. Eating pattern will change. Who we deal with, what we speak, what we don't speak, everything. Coming into Krishna consciousness, like moth rush into fire. So someone in a male body, they want to rush into females, towards females. But coming into Krishna consciousness, then they want to go the other way. Other way meaning they do not want to uh, rush into having much female association. That thing. Because they experience some sort of sanity, some sort of purity, some not sort of. proper sanity, purity, uh, proper joy and purity. Wow, this thing. So if we taste any small bit of, we all have experienced small bit of joy in Krishna consciousness. Now go further in, go further, go further. So we have to control our mind, sharpen our intelligence. Then we'll come to a stage wherein we'll do what we need to do and not do what we do not need to do. And it has to then become our nature naturally for us. And in order to sustain and grow in Krishna consciousness, we have to come up with a vision, a mood, a desire, some practical desire, some practical engagement. If we cannot be sustained by a goal, vision, mood, desire, idea, how can we progress in Krishna consciousness? Otherwise, Maya will consume us altogether. Hmm. So, form a goal in life. Study Srimad Bhagavad Gita daily, then Bhagavatam, then Chaitanya Charitamrita. Within 4 years, within a year, doesn't matter student, working, housewife, whosoever, within 1 year is sufficient enough to read Bhagavad Gita cover to cover with translation purport. Then Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, first chapter, first sloka, till all the way, 12th canto, last chapter, last sloka. How much time you reckon, Harsha Renas? What do you think? How much time would be required to read Bhagavatam cover to cover? How much time can it take? Any rough thought? How much time you think Bhagavad Gita can take to read cover to cover? Translation purport.
Uh, can you do it possibly in a month maybe or something like that? If you really like a lot
There's
every day.
no rush. There's no rush, as in like okay, that I have to squeeze it in a month. But Bhagavad Gita say, what do you think? How much time will it take Bhagavad Gita to do translation purports, all chapters? 1 year
Yeah,
maximum. 12 months, 18 chapters, 365 days, 700 slokas. And we don't need to apply different stats also. Just all we need is read daily. Half an hour before going to bed or after waking up during daytime and make notes as we read along, underline and all. And if we come 6 months, sadhaka, na, otherwise we'll go dry, just dry. And see if we again see we are lunatic. How? We go out in streets and distribute books, right? We want others to read Bhagavad Gita so much, but ourselves we don't read. Isn't it lunacy? What do you say, Renas? Yeah? We go out, give Bhagavad Gita to others, and so much, oh yeah, this is the best book. Gandhi read it, Newton read it, him quoted, her quoted, this university it has changed, and current political people read, celebrities read, and all. Have you read? No, not yet. I'm busy distributing. Can you not see? I'm trying to distribute you. Why do you ask me to read? So, we should read. We should read Bhagavad Gita and then read Bhagavatam. Veda base and read Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, and plan how to read Bhagavatam. Make this now. Krishna would like to desire, I would like to read Bhagavatam cover to cover, yeah, in 2.5 years' time, 3 years' time. Then see, cover to cover translation purpose, 2 years. 5 years, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, CC. Then learn shlokas. Why miss out on this opportunity now, having come across Krishna consciousness? And it doesn't end there. CC, then what? Ishopanishad, Nectar of Instruction, Nectar of Devotion, Brahma Samhita. So many books. Civilization, Transcendence, Perfect Question, Perfect Answer, On the Way to Krishna, Science of Self-Realization. Then, further on, go on reading Chaitanya Bhagavat, Chaitanya Mangal, Prem Bhakti Chandrika, Pratna, Vilap Kusumanjali, Utkalla Valari. Read all of this. Madhurya Kalimbini. Make the most of it. Make the most of reading, hearing, japa, and see how japa will change. Otherwise, everything is just in theory, such dry theory. Nothing is going to happen with such dry theory. One is chanting, another is slogging. It's just a dry theory will end up just 30 years, 20 years slogging, 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 practicing Krishna consciousness. Translation says, "Na, the intelligent renouncer situated in the mode of goodness, neither hateful of inauspicious work, nor attached to auspicious work, has no doubts about work." We should not be like hateful, too hateful, and neither too resentful, nor too jolly or excited. Oh wow, this is good work. Oh no, this is not at all good work. We should, if not in this life, then which life will we go over good and bad? In theory, we know, yes, this is not good, we should be over good and bad, we should come over. Then in which life? And what is stopping us from now in this life? Uh, If we cannot make that effort in this life itself, then we won't make it in next life also, for sure. For sure. So pray to Krishna to give devotee association, to send across some devotees who can help us out. When we feel inspired, we will do anything, everything. We see now practically boy, girl falling in love with each other. They are happy to relocate, they are happy to make some changes and all. Yeah. They are happy to make adjustments and everything. Yeah. Boy wants a job in a company, desperate for a job. He's happy to relocate, he's happy to make changes, all such things. Why? He's driven by job, driven by love with that girl and such things. Likewise, when we're driven by inspiration, otherwise, just in theory, we will be admirers. Just admiration does not help mere admiration. What great have we done in this world so far? You tell me, Renasme. What great do you think we have done? Harsha, Renas, Peep, anyone? Otherwise, what great have we done? Studying, working, business, whatever. What great can we do also? Give up all these ideas of changing the world or doing good or some charity and all. Stop all this. This is all lunacy. Just chant, read, spend time with devotees. Then the subtle things of life will be more clear, will be more real, the subtle forces. Take interest. Value ourselves, value time, value this gift of life, what we have been bestowed upon, what we have been given. And Krishna consciousness does not say that pack up now. One thing is for sure, if we have to fly high, then we have to carry lightweight. We have to fly high, or if we have to go long distance, it is good to carry lightweight, no? In long distance, even in short distance, say maybe adequate weight, lightweight. So meaning flying high, na, take less burden or less attachments. That is the thing. If we want to go long way, then very less attachments. Then only we can travel a long distance. Otherwise, if we are hooked up, very difficult. Won't be progressing. Won't be progressing. We don't know how far we are from Krishna. How far? Can we say how Krishna conscious have I become? What Krishna conscious? Do I not sleep in japa? Then what reading, hearing japa do I do? What absorption? What glorification? What mood? What desperation? What separation? Baba, I don't even know in theory what to speak in realization or this coming across my consciousness or so many things, no? This chant Hare Krishna and be happy, or this chant eat, drink, dance, Krishna God chanting, fasting, feasting. Good, good. Motivates us to take into the practice of Krishna consciousness, and now we make it a full lifetime engagement. Until and unless we make some changes, some desires in ourselves, don't wait for life to come and give us a turning point. Don't just wait around. Wait in other things, but we should not be waiting enough, okay, for reading or hearing or mala. Daily as much as we can, reading, hearing, mala. You know, our devotee's life should be like a spy, proper spy. We are actually spy only. We should be living like that, agents and spy. Externally showing a face in this world, but our heart internally should all be on Krishna, on attaining Krishna Loka. That is how we should be living. Face should belong to the world, heart should belong to Krishna. That is duty. Face belonging to the world means we are just duty level, we connect with this world. No more. And leave it there. And through heart, fully connected with Krishna. Okay, any thoughts, questions, or comments? No one else is going to come and save us. We ourselves have to save ourselves. If we cannot wish well for ourselves, no one can actually. We need inspiration, we need help, but that conviction and faith, or that has to come from within only. Japa, no one else will come and do japa for me. I have to do japa myself. I have to read, learn. Okay, let us see next. Text 13. Huh?
Oh yeah, I was about
Mhm.
to mention the example you said about like we distributing books and we haven't read them. It's a definitely a good example of me. Yeah, it's, I can relate with that a lot actually. But yeah, it's what evidence said about this was yeah, maybe it's, I don't know, like I feel like I just kind of like maybe like I jump ahead a little bit maybe, or kind of like or I just haven't been like focused look at serious about my daily reading, I guess. So kind of like I've skipped on that because I guess the time I've been reading the Bhagavad Gita, it should have been finished already. But then
Of course, definitely.
I'm not yet.
One thing is sure, we all started late in our practice of Krishna consciousness. Even if someone started at the age of 5, still he or she is late. Or even if started like someone might be born in Vaishnava family, still late only. We all are running late. We all are running late. And say if we have read Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, then still also we are late. We could have read before by now. Hmm? By now we could have read so much, listened so much. We could have developed a mood, develop a bhav. Bhav is the most difficult thing to develop, and it doesn't come just like that. It needs mercy, needs real mercy. How would we save ourselves if we are not into reading, hearing? Just by making this prayer to Krishna will not help. What prayer? This, oh Krishna, this material world, dukkhalayam asasvatam, it is temporary and full of miseries. Birth, death, old age, disease, I hate it here, Krishna. Krishna was like, okay, so let me in. Why? Because you hate material world, so I let you in. That doesn't sound good, no? So our hating material world will take us nowhere. If we hate material world, if we hate miseries, so what? Na utpadayati yadiratim na shramevahi kevalam. We have to develop an attachment and absorption for Krishna. And when we develop such an attachment, then we won't be hating the material world. We will be coming to a no complaint zone. Dare to be rare, na Baba. Who in this world lives in a no complaint zone? Very select few. Very select few. We could be one of that few. The beauty of living in a no complaint zone is no competition. There is no competition in a no complaint zone. Competition is where there is complaint. Or where there is competition, there is going to be complaint. Going to be. But in a no competition zone, in a no complaint zone, no competition there. So we realize practicing Krishna consciousness that Krishna is our authority. We are answerable, responsible to Guru and Gaura. So just show this face in this world and with heart act for Krishna. In a way, cheat externally, na? Show to the world, I work for council, I study for the university, I work for an insurance company, I work for this job, that job, I work in this shop. Huh? But that should be just external. Internally, who do we work for? For Radha Krishna, for Guru Gauranga. That should be our thing. We have to take care of ourselves. There are already too many lunatics in this world, and our degree of lunacy is also increasing a lot. So we have to curb down this business of ours, taking over the asylum. And there's nothing to lose. What is there to gain in this material world? What is there to gain? Nothing to lose. In Krishna consciousness, everything will be. Prabhupada was once asked, right? Like someone was saying that Swamiji, what if we realize there is no reincarnation, there is no law of karma, no God? At the end of life, we realize this. Then why Swamiji? Then what? uh, And Prabhupada says, okay, still we have nothing to worry. We are still enjoying, no? Practicing Krishna consciousness. We are still having good fun, good, proper, real fun. So, nothing to worry. And what if at the end of the life we realize there is reincarnation, law of karma, there is actually a God? Then for us it is lottery, complete lottery. And for you, what will you do? Baba, we have waited long enough. Do not wait any further. Just take good association and relish the practice of Krishna consciousness. Panchitani mahabhavo karmani nibodhame sankhya kritante proktani siddhaye sarva karmanam. Harsha, read. This should be the one, no? Text 13. We read 12 also, right?
Yes, I think, yes. Or maybe actually,
Arjuna, according to the Vedanta, there are 5 causes for the accomplishment of all action. Now learn of these from me. A question may be raised that since any activity performed must have some reaction, how is it that the person of Krishna consciousness does not suffer or enjoy the reactions of work? The Lord is citing he says that there are 5 causes for all activities, and for success in all activity, one should consider these 5 causes. Sankhya means the stock of knowledge, and Vedanta is the final stock of knowledge accepted by all leading acharyas. Even Sankara accepts Vedanta Sutra as such. Therefore, such authority should be consulted. The ultimate control is invested in the super soul. As it is stated in the Bhagavad Gita, Sarvasya cham priti sanivistah. He is engaging everyone in certain activities by reminding him of his past actions. And Krishna conscious acts done under his direction from within yield no reaction either in this life or in the life after death. O mighty armed Arjuna, according to the Vedanta, there are 5 causes for the accomplishment of all action. Now learn of these from me.
Let us bring text 12. Which year did we read? 12 number.
I think we actually missed this one, yeah. Yeah.
अनिष्टमिष्टं मिश्रं च त्रिविधं कर्मण फलं भवति अत्यागिनां प्रीत्या न तु सन्न्यासिनं क्वचित्. Let us read translation purport.
Translation. For one who is not renounced, the threefold fruits of action, desirable, undesirable, and mixed, occur after death. But those who are in the renounced order of life have no such result to suffer or enjoy. Purport. A person in Krishna consciousness acting in knowledge of his relationship with Krishna is always liberated. Therefore, he does not have to enjoy or suffer the results of his acts after death. Translation. For one who is not renounced, the threefold fruits of action, desirable, undesirable, and mixed, occur after death. Those who are in the renounced order of life have no such a result to suffer or enjoy.
Okay, so a question. uh, what do we prefer? Say, given an exam, after an exam, do we prefer to have a long wait for the results to come out, or do we prefer if results come out as soon, like maybe in a couple of days, tomorrow, day after, within some hours? What do we prefer? Suppose we have some vote counting is going on. Huh? What would we prefer? Okay, let just the vote countings. If it comes out within hours, we get to know who is the next prime minister. Say for that example, for that matter, or things like that. We have applied for some position somewhere, for some job, or we have applied for some contract somewhere. And wo- would we prefer that, okay, sooner, very soon we get result? We have applied for a NHS appointment, very soon we have applied for a doctor's, this X-ray uh, testing, very soon we get the test result. So question being, would we always prefer a quick response, quick result to come through, or
Yes.
longer, huh?
I think sooner the better. So we are done and dusted. We don't want to wait for long.
So we prefer result to come early, huh? Or quicker. Hmm. What do you say, Renus? Giving exam and then do we prefer result to come quick?
Yeah, it's definitely like it would be, uh, because then like that time you're waiting for the result, you kind of like you don't know what to expect really. But yeah,
In boxing or some games, I think the umpires or referee take a bit of a time, right? Just to calculate. Now,
mm,
if that time can also be shortened, would we prefer that?
mm, uh, it's interesting because like sometimes like if you have that time to wait, that like from some I guess applies for material things. It kind of like if you have that time, it kind of like builds up excitement to get that result maybe. Because then
So,
yeah.
suppose exam I did not appear well. Still, I would prefer the result comes out soon because I get to know, okay, I've not done well and maybe I need to reappear. Huh? Or if I've done well, still the results come out good and I get to know, or whichever way. Thing is, if we prefer results to come out quick, like many times it happens, na? Again, boy wants likes a girl, boy wants to marry the girl, and girl says, okay, no, I need time to think. Oh, can you reply quick? Uh, yes or no? So the thing is, see, for us also, na, after this life, Lord Brahma, Yamraj, they do calculation in their database, calculating our karmic report. And that is why there is, after one leaves the body, there is usually a waiting period, a waiting time. And during that Shraddha or during that time, more worship and all some programs are done in Vedic culture and in other culture also, uh, for the progressive journey of the soul proper. But bring this again on screen, text 12, Renus. And if Andrea can read translation, text 12 for Renus. But if results say, if we do not have any karmas, then no result, then there no wait, no waiting time. Next life, shoot off Golok Vrindavan. If Andrea, you can read translation. So as it says here, right? For one who is not renounced, the threefold fruits of action, desirable, undesirable, and mixed. desirable, mode of goodness, undesirable, ignorance, mixed modes. Say whatever our results is desirable, undesirable and mixed. They accrue after death. Hmm? That you will be told after death, and then wait. But for those who are in the renounced order of life, have no such results to suffer or enjoy. When we live life for Krishna, then we do not have to wait. Then Brahmaji, Lord Yamaraj, they do not have any karmic account for us to settle or go us through. There won't be any induction program for us after when we leave this body for a devotee. Otherwise, Lord Brahma, in Yamraj, someone will have to go through an induction program for us. Look how naughty you've been in this life, how lunatic you have been in this life. Look, these all the lunacies you have been up to, you have did perform. But when we engage in Krishna consciousness with heart, with desire, with attachment, with bonding, with love, with that consciousness, with that mood, trying to serve Vaishnavas, trying to serve devotees, uh, serve Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, serve Harinam, serve Guru and Gaurang essentially, then no wait, no wait. Then after that, it's like a green channel, no immigration, very quick, green channel, go, complete. Less baggage, less hassle. So if you want to go a long way in life, carry less luggage. If you want to go a long way in life, if you want to walk further, okay, travel light. Likewise, if you want to make the most of this human form of life, live life without material attachments, without material desires, without material expectations. Otherwise, very heavy, very heavy. The pace will be very slow, slow pace, and in so slow pace, there will be lots of frustration, lots of unsettlement. We do not want. If we are little bit convinced, no, God exists, Krishna exists, have some faith in Bhagavad Gita, then why do we stop? Why do we go slow? Why are we not reading? Hmm? Why do we not read? Why do we not listen? Why do we not do japa? If we do not have a good reason, I don't think so. We'll have any one of us will have any good reason. All of us should see. I could have done more. I should have done more. I could have done more. We may plan. We should plan. It is not that we uh, become 100% success in our plan. No, but at least achieve 80% of what we plan. That's a great achievement then. Otherwise, just admirer or dry practitioner, nothing. So make use of that time. Do not lose this time. Okay, any thoughts, questions, or comments? Hmm?
So, so carrying material expectation, you speak about spiritual expectation.
So, question is, do not carry material expectation. And what does spiritual expectation then mean? Can we carry spiritual expectation? Krishna's expectation from me. Look, I may see, okay, my company has expectation from me, my parents have expectation, my brothers, sisters have expectation, and neighbors and all have expectation. But Krishna also has expectation from me. When will I listen and understand that expectation? When will I address that expectation? And Krishna also expects from us, and we also expect from Krishna. Yes, we should be expecting from Krishna. And that is that spiritual expectation. Avashya Rakhibo Krishna. That yes, Krishna is always going to protect, he is always going to maintain. That is an expectation we have from Krishna. That yes, Krishna loves us unconditionally. So, spiritual expectation, meaning what? No material expectation, but yes, spiritual expectation. That yes, I would grow in Krishna consciousness. I would like to read more. I would like to do more japa. I would expect more mercy coming through. I would expect more. If we cannot have spiritual expectation, we cannot progress. It's not like, oh, expectation is bad, do not expect from Krishna. No. See, uh, yeah, we do not expect favor or something. That yes, Krishna, you are completely free, you are completely independent. But then I expect, no, Krishna, you act independently. That sort of expectation. We don't want Krishna to drive the way we want things to be driven. Don't drive the way my life I want it to be driven. So not having that sort of spiritual expectation. But we definitely have expectation. Otherwise, cold relation with Krishna. Oh no, Krishna, I do not expect anything from you. Very cold relationship. That's then Mayavad. Hmm? Or just mental platform or knowledge. No? We have expectation. We live in a bond. We share a bond, so we carry an expectation. But now our expectation should not be, oh Krishna, my stomach is paining. Oh Krishna, my job interview. Krishna, my salary. Krishna, my this, that. No, not them sort of expectation that give me my daily bread. No, not that sort of expectation. Expectation what? Krishna, you will send me a representative of yours. Can I have that expectation from Krishna? Otherwise, I chant also and I do not expect that from Krishna. Yeah, I do not pray for that from Krishna. Of course, Krishna is again independent. He is free in himself, supreme independent authority. He may not send his representative, whichever way, however way he chooses, he sends and all. That hope is killing me now. So we keep hope. We keep that expectation from Krishna. Yes. But the nature of expectation is very different. So we expect, yes, Mahaprabhu, there is going to be austerity. And when we go through this austerity, tapasya, then Mahaprabhu blessings is there. Yes, mercy is there. The tides will change one day or other. So we keep that sort of expectation. It's a two-way dialogue, no? Krishna likes that two-way dialogue. It is not like, okay, Krishna, we do not expect anything from you. It's very cool. I'll serve you everything, Krishna, and I do not want anything. Krishna, okay, fine. Then you do not want me as well. No, we want you as you wish, as you like, huh? As you choose, as you desire. But at least we have that much of expectation from you. But yes, we want you. We keep that expectation. It's like, oh, I've taken initiation, I've taken Diksha. I've been blessed to get Diksha from my Guru Maharaj say. But do you have expectation from my Guru Maharaj? No, I do not expect from my God. So take this as a question. Is it good to expect from, say, spiritual master? Is it good to expect from Diksha Guru, or good to expect from senior devotees, or to expect from temple presidents? Say, should we keep expectation? What do you say? Should we keep expectation from devotees? We want to be in a relationship, but we don't want to keep expectation also from devotees. Huh? Expectation as in, yes, I know, I expect. Uh, I might be at home having a tough time, and I expect when I reach in Karuna Bhavan, I will be very calm, very peaceful, very loving. That sort of expectation, yeah. Not this, okay, that okay, devotees will do my service and all, and I expect. No. If I say that I expect nothing from devotees, it's like a bit cold. I do not expect anything from you. Why? We expect exchanges, no? Letter, gifts, food, and sharing of mind and thoughts, inquiries. So we keep this channel open. We do not expect favors as such. Or we cannot live without favor also, Krishna. We can never say that I've earned my Krishna consciousness. Can anyone say or claim, I've earned it? No, Krishna, I've earned your mercy. No, we are not owners of mercy. No, we are beggars of our mercy. Does that answer your question? Okay, any other thoughts, questions, or comments? Okay, we leave it here. We'll continue another day from 18th chapter, text 13 and 14 onwards. 13 we read, could not discuss much, but 14 when we discuss, we'll discuss 13 then. So next time we start with chapter 18 and text 14 onwards. Thank you very much for your kind participation and encouragement. And again, lunatics have actually taken over the asylum. And now we have to clear our name. We need not be lunatic anymore. Now that we have realized that, okay, I'm a lunatic, then I should not stay lunatic anymore. And that is the first realization in Krishna consciousness, to come to conviction that yes, I'm a lunatic. And now, if I am convinced I'm a lunatic, then I need not stay as lunatic. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.